one is a big thing. And one of the names that seem to pop up quite often is Digibook. So I'm here today talking with them. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
And give us a little info on Digibook and why you're here at the Hunkeler Days.
Yeah, okay. So we love to be here at the Hunkeler Days because I think it's, at least for Europe, it will be the biggest and most important fair for this year. Mm-hmm. And we at Digibook, we have developed during the last, let's say, 15 years maybe, a lot of machines who are dedicated to low and mid-volume pieces for the hardcover book production, especially.
Right. So Jens, yourself, what is your position in the company?
I'm the sales and let's say marketing and partnering manager at the company. Part is sales, part is marketing, and other part is to do the partnering, to have the networking with the print vendors and with other players in the market, and for sure sales as well.
Yeah. So I'm wondering, we see obviously that you have a lot of modules that you could put in your lines. With the new, it's kind of a trend, you know, the book of one, the online printers that have to do and serve these customers on a one-to-one basis. So what would you say is the main USP of your system if you would basically compare it to the other players in the market?
Okay, so we see really a clear trend. We see a clear trend of in this let's say book of one is a big word, yeah, but we see at least a clear trend in increasing numbers of titles of books in general. So more books have to be produced, but we also see a decreasing volume per title. So more titles, decreasing numbers of volumes per title. And our machines, which we have developed during the last years, our main benefit is that we cover the complete workflow. So we do and take care for everything after the printing process. Right. We do not care really about the printing process. It could be digital, it could be offset, laser, etc.
I was going to say, you are well positioned to see a little bit the trends, because I guess as you're also in hardcover books, I mean, do you see the trend that you're receiving, or your customers are receiving more inkjet work rather than, let's say, the offset work? Or what is your take on that?
Oh yes, for sure. So first of all, we are really focusing on hardcover. So we see also a clear trend from the softcover to a hardcover, just to have an upgrade in the quality and in the value of the book, for sure. And with our machines, like I told you, we cover the complete workflow. So we came after the print, and every step after printing, perfect binding, including end sheets and backlining, trimming, gluing is a special variation for this lay flat panorama gluing, and case making and casing in. So the complete process after the printing can be done and covered by our machines.
Right. Well, that's very impressive. Well, also I was wondering, like the in-feed and from printers, you know, do you also have like a connection with them to have more, let's say, like an inline solution, or is this also a nearline or rather an offline solution?
For sure, the case making and casing in is always nearline or offline, yes. So because it's a further step. Sure. But especially with our binder solutions, including the end sheet feeding and the backlining, we are open to feed via a web. Yeah. What we need is we need a stacked book block. And then we can go inline into the machine, doing the process for the perfect binding, including the end sheet and the backlining, and then afterwards go out of the machine and go, for example, into our trimmer directly via belt.
Yeah. So who would you say are your typical customers that use your machines?
Every customer could be a typical customer,
yes,
for us. So it could be a digital printer.
Tell us for real.
Yeah, it could be a digital printer, it could be an offset printer, it could be a traditional bookbinder who likes to have assets to do smaller and medium runs and not the big ones. And for sure our history is that we come out of this photo book area, and that we always served this photo book vendors all over the world. And so it's not able to give you a clear answer that this is only our customer segment.
Yeah, perfect. Well, I think you got this covered, and it's great to see that we have multiple vendors that do like the mid-range, high-ends, and also the smaller sized companies, and that they serve them. So thank you very much for this short interview, and the best of luck to you.
Perfect.
Thank you
very much.
Bye.
Bye-bye.